Yo, what's good everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today I have my top 8 remote duel regional Tenyi Swordsoul build for you guys. This was actually the first time I've played this deck in tournament. I ended up placing 7th place. And yeah, I'm just going to show off the build. It's fairly generic, but I did want to show it off since I did top with it. And yeah, before I get started, make sure to check out Red Dragon, my sponsors of the channel. If you ever need sealed product, check them out. Use the Moose YGO10 for 10% off your entire order on sealed product only. Anyways, let's get into this. First, 3 Ecclesia, standard, 3 Longyan, 3 Moi, and then 2 Taya. I mean, this is fairly generic. You don't really want to play a third. You do want to play a third, but at the same time, getting the thing engraved. This only really works if you open something like Emergence, but either way, I mean, he's just really good if you're able to have him with Long Yun first turn. And yeah, he just makes your board better. 3 Ashuna, this is obvious, it's the best one. This, plus either Vishuddha or Adhara, gets your combo started by letting you make Shijao, obviously. So yeah, these are just super good for breaking boards, making boards, having the Adhara like always to make Chao Feng against like say Drytron. It's just so strong. And yeah, just having these is so nice because Vishuddha puts in so much work. And then the last one, Shathana. You mostly play this for the quick play, Tenyi spell. Regardless, he's very good going second when you're able to just hit with Monk and then re-special summon it and pop a monster, so it's just really strong overall. And then the last one is the 1 Protoss. This card is broken. I actually didn't summon him a single time during the regional. That just shows you that you don't really need the auto-win button. I got interrupted so much to the point where I couldn't even go like Emergence add Protoss because I couldn't even get the resources engraved. But I mean, if you're able to get him and you know you're against some sort of DPE type deck, calling Dark even just for DPE is so strong. If they already go DPE and it's engraved and it's going to special summon, still calling Dark is so strong they just can't special summon it. So it just fizzles. 3 Ash, generic. Sometimes it comes up to make Yazi. Yazi put in so much work today. Next, 3 Veiler. So I decided to play this over Chalice because it's another way for me to get to Yazi. So technically it is another way to out Token Collector, although it's not very played. It is another out. Plus, just being a hand trap is a bit better, and it's a tuner. And then the last hand trap, I play 3 Imperm. Imperm's Imperm. You can't really go wrong with it. It's one of the best top decks for breaking boards. Next, 3 Emergence. It's obvious it's consistency. The Reborn spell. This came up a few times, but I mean, if you open it with literally nothing, it doesn't do anything by itself. But I mean, I feel like it is needed, but if you were to cut a card, this would likely be it. 2 Dragon Circle. Although I think this card is incredible, it does clog your hand if you do open multiples. So you want to just keep it to a low. It helps dodge Veiler and Imperm, which are very good this format. And yeah. Next, Triple Desires. Although this is something else, you don't want to clog your hand. This is Ash bait. You want to bait Ash with this so that your Emergence goes through and just everything goes through. Otherwise, I mean, it's just a draw 2, which is just really nice overall, which gives you extra resources. If you guys play this deck, you know that this deck struggles with having more resources. So just having this is really nice. 2 Blackout, I feel like this is just necessary. Sometimes the second one comes up for bashing off Shijao, and having one for set. It's fairly strong. And then the 1 IO. This deck is 41 cards. I didn't want to play 40 because I do play 3 Desires. So I wanted a tiny less chance to draw desires off desires. And I mean, just having the extra card is it's not the worst. Next extra deck, we have 3 Monk. This is generic. You don't want to play less. 1 Shaman. Synchros, we have Baron. 2 Shizhao. 1 Chengying. 2 Baxia. 1 Yazi. 1 Xiaofeng. 1 Dragite. 1 Draco Berserker. And then 1 Ruddy Rose. It's fairly standard. Yeah, not much to say here. Next, we have the side. So we have Triple Droll. This card is just really good. There was a ton of bird up in this regional. This card is just insane against them. And stuff like Alistair.deck is just really good as well. Droplet. So this is mainly for Scythe, though luckily I didn't see any Scythes. Overall it's not the best, but it's not the worst. Like I said, resource management is fairly hard with this deck, but usually you're going to be activating something like a Desires, so it's fairly free, but at the same time it kind of hurts sometimes. Just depends on what you're going against. Back row removal, we have 2 Cosmic, the 1 Reboot, 3 Evenly. Evenly is just generically good against even combo decks. If you're able to bait out the 1 negate or a few negates, I mean, majority of decks don't have that many omnigates regardless. So Evenly match usually puts in work. If you open something like Vashuda, and then you can just crash Monk and then Evenly. So yeah, it's just really strong. And then for going first, we have Triple Judgment. So next time it's either going to be this or a Pointer. Pointer is obviously really strong as well. It accomplishes basically the same thing. But it does require you to have a hand, which sometimes you kind of want to just set everything. If you have like good spells or traps that you, if anything, want to bait. I don't know why I said spells, but traps. You're not usually gonna have extra monsters unless you add off Adhara, which doesn't always happen because of Xiaofeng. So overall, it's kind of questionable to play it, but it's like always just good going first. And yeah, I feel like I just did too much of an explanation on Judgment. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching. Once again, make sure to check out Red Dragon and use the Moose YGO10 for 10% off your entire order of sealed product. And yeah, until next time, peace out, guys.